Welcome back to the Making the Madness YouTube channel. This is Jonathan here to break down the news as Dawson Garcia has announced that he is heading to Minnesota. Certainly very good addition for Ben Johnson and the Golden Gophers of Minnesota. I mean, to get a player that is of this talent, and look, it didn't work out at North Carolina, but this is a high level, high risk, high reward type of acquisition by Ben Johnson, this Minnesota Golden Gophers team, and one that I think could potentially pay major rewards in the near future. You look at Dawson Garcia; he's 6'11". He can shoot from three. He's good inside. Like, he is a perfect modern day big. He can block shots. He can rebound. It didn't really work at North Carolina. It was kind of like a front court. They were kind of feeding him, Armando Bacot, Bray Manic minutes. It didn't really work out between the three of them. And when he left, I think the Tar Heels kind of knew their kind of rotation a little bit better. But in terms of this pickup, I think it's a good second chance, third chance type of pickup for Ben Johnson and this team. And look, they really needed a high-level star. They have, Jamison Bowell, who's going to be good. He's a returning player, probably going to be a preseason, all Big Ten type of selection. Certainly getting him back is big for this Minnesota team. But now you pair him next to Dawson Garcia, and this Minnesota team really has two legitimate superstars, and there's certainly some good recruits coming into this Minnesota program. You've still got some other returning pieces as well, but for this Minnesota team, getting a high level piece like Dawson Garcia to kind of play the five, that is going to pay major dividends throughout the season. And it's probably not going to be the first move. I think this is just the kind of the first move of this offseason for Ben Johnson. I think they're going to look at, adding some more Minnesota type of guys, adding some local kids, former local kids, recruits, whoever they can kind of get their hands on. I think Ben Johnson's going to bring those type of players in. And, I think when all is said and done, this Minnesota team, I don't think is there yet for an NCAA tournament bid. I'd be kind of surprised. But, I think they're going to be right there kind of in the mix for, an NIT berth, a decent record in the Big Ten, not finishing last, not finishing near the bottom. And at the end of the day, I think Ben Johnson, what he's done in kind of 2 years, Minnesota was kind of at the very bottom going into last season. And for this program, it's kind of building slowly back up. It's not an overnight fix. Minnesota is not one of those, elite level programs that you can just kind of build this overnight. But, I think getting a high level piece like Dawson Garcia, certainly helps bring the upside for this Minnesota team and makes it to where they could contend and reasonably, get in the NCAA tournament mix. We'll see about that. But certainly a good addition for Minnesota getting Dawson Garcia in there, and we'll see what moves are next. Thanks again for tuning in to Making Madness on YouTube.